So welcome, guys. So today, I want to share with you guys my experience, my first experience with machine learning using Brain.js. So it's been a long time coming. I've always had an interest in machine learning, but uh, learning machine learning in an institute and actually doing it are two different things. So today, I want to share with you guys the most challenging thing that I actually encountered while doing creating my first project using machine learning. So I was trying to solve a problem. I was trying to create a small program that can categorize the possible career a person can take using the person's grades in general. So without beating about the bush, I think the hardest thing I had to do is uh, the hardest thing that I've experienced is data collection and like the type of data that like finding good data and actually modeling the data, understanding how to format the data to train the model. It's the hardest thing that I've actually encountered whilst learning machine learning for the first time. So yeah, as you can see in this video, I have a lot of things going on. um I'm going to try to fast forward the video so that, because it's a long video, it's almost 1 hour, 1 hour 45 minutes. So I think I just have to fast forward the video and I'll edit it so that everything will fit within a 10 minutes to 15 minutes video. So even less. So I had I had to create all possible scenarios, as you can see, using the notepad, and then I had to transfer it to into usable data for the model to train. So this was the hardest thing. I think training a model for me is just hard. I think I'm yet to find articles to read that actually explain how to model data better, best, and like understanding the reach and the potential uh, of uh, of training. What kind of data, what possibilities can I have? You know, I know images are possible, I know videos are possible, but I'm yet to find discovered how it's done. I'm really interested in doing that. There's a YouTube channel, an Asian guy. He 2 minutes papers. The guy actually has some interesting uh, a machine learning or AI programs that he creates or he talks about, and it's quite intriguing. But for me, as a start, I've found data collection and actually mm, formatting the data so tough and so difficult for me. So, but I'm learning, and I think I'm willing to take on the head and try my best to learn the to learn everything that I can. Yeah, I think if you could leave comments down below on maybe materials that I can read, articles, anything. I think it will help a lot of people, not myself alone, people that are watching this video, trying to, understand everything. Yeah, it's pretty interesting though. It's intriguing. The potential for machine learning. It's really incredible, and it's something that I'd recommend anyone to endeavor in, dive in, try, get your hands dirty, as I was doing. And initially I wanted to read a lot of articles first before I dive into machine learning. But I've seen this as a trend. As a it's been a trend with me. I've been I've being a perfectionist, trying to know everything that you trying to get involved in so well that you never get you'll never be perfect. You just have to get your hands dirty, and that's it. And that's exactly what I've done with machine learning. I just got my hands dirty using Brain.js, and lately I've been looking at TensorFlow JS. I'm pretty interested in this JavaScript. In the JavaScript language, some more. I'm interested in JavaScript. I'm really keen to learning different platforms using JavaScript. Yeah, I don't want to learn Python because even though people recommend it, but I don't want to learn it because I've learned so many programming languages, and I feel like it's time for me to just get my hands dirty. I think I'm yet to find out. I'm yet to find out if it's the best thing to do. I'm yet to find out, but I hope it is. I hope it is. And if anyone is watching this and is like, I don't know what to do, you just have to start. Beginners. I got a formal education. And my last semester, the fourth year, we had a course, AI, artificial intelligence, and it was theory, no practical. It was just theory. It was really brutal. It was, it was brutal, and I come from a mathematical background too. I had a lot of math in back in college. Oh, but AI was brutal. I thought it would be easy, but it wasn't. But yet again, using Brain.js, it really abstracts everything. Like it's so high level, you don't have to worry about a lot of the nitty gritties of AI. You just dive into it, and I feel like Brain.js, no promo. Brain.js is the best way to start. It's so simple. Even TensorFlow, I gather that it's the best way to start. And TensorFlow is you can actually implement it in the browser, live in the browser. You don't have to download anything. You can just plug in and play. Just go to their website. I'll leave the link down below, and you just start. I'm going towards TensorFlow eventually because there's some cool applications that the guys back in Google created, and I'm interested in their work. So yeah, in the video as you can see, it's a long video, and I'm gonna cut it short. But I'm really interested in machine learning, and I'll be bringing your guys some videos on the subject matter and how my progress is. And if you like this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe so that so that I know that I should bring more content to update you guys. And I'm yet I'm yet to join some discourse uh, groups on machine learning and all. But all in all, the system that I was creating was not a success per se. It was not 100%. It had bugs and errors, and I gave it a lot of data to train on. And I hear that I gather that the more the more data you give a model, the better it makes predictions. But this is far from the truth for me. I think the more data I gave it, I feel like I just messed everything up. But what I've learned is I think it's not about finding each and every possible scenario, but it's all about just giving it data and allowing it to make predictions from that. So what I can do different from here is I can actually find maybe 100 people uh, who are in a profession that they actually desired and their grades were up to uh, up to their standards. Because the data I used in this scenario, I used I went back I went to the Manep board of examination, and I looked at the different universities requirements for entry requirements, and then I based each and every data sample that you can see that you're looking at on that, and and it's horrific. It's a challenge, and I think I'm willing to read a lot of articles. I'm going to read a lot of articles, and I'll release videos on that too, on the progress of that. And I'm going to be creating other applications using machine learning, and I'll leave videos in the channel explaining or documenting some of the experiences. Yes, but what I can do to improve this now, what I'll do to improve this is I would collect actual data, not data fabricated from my mind, like this one. Data that is actual, that is factual. Cause categorizing should be one of the simplest thing that an AI is able to do. But this one that I've created, this model I've created, it's not doing it so well. So as time goes, I'll update you guys on how it goes, and hopefully you like the videos, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. Yes. So just to wrap it up, I want to show you guys the final product. As you can see here, I was creating the data. I was trying to fabricate the data. I was fabricating the data, and here I'm here. This is the final part where I'm now giving the executing the model, trying to give the model data for it to classify. And I don't like this thing for the AI that of course it predicts, it gives you a percentage of the scenario at hand, but I thought with brain.js, usually the output and input models that you use to train the model, uh, they're not flexible enough for me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm still a beginner and I'm yet to discover more things, but I'm yet to find out. As you can see here now, is that the model was not working at first. It was giving me predictions that were oh yeah. This was the final part where it was working. Yes, yeah, giving me predictions, but it kept on giving me a prediction that was wrong, uh, even though I took a sample from the data set and actually input it as a sample for it to predict. It kept on predicting the wrong output that I was not expecting. So I think I'm gonna work on that more and see if I can refine the program itself, and I'll surely update you guys. So guys, keep supporting the boy. Thank you for your time.